I'm Jay Taylor. I'm the editor of a newsletter called Jay Taylor's Gold Energy and Tech Stocks, also the host of a radio show called Turning Hard Times into Good Times. I'm here at the Metals Investor Forum in Toronto. It's the first day of March 2020. I'm here with Nick Appleyard. He is the president and CEO of TriStar Gold. It's a company I've recently started covering in my newsletter. Also happy to say that they are a sponsor to my radio show. And the reason I'm happy about that is because I really like the project. I own the project that the company's involved with in Brazil. I own shares in the company because I like it. So Nick, I'm really glad to have you with me today.
Thanks, I'm very happy to be here.
So talk to us a little bit, again, for people who don't know your story. You have a paleoplacer project in Brazil, in a state in Brazil where they welcome mining, Pará state. The economics look very good. Talk to us just give us an overview of the project.
Yes, the overview of the project. So when I looked at the project, my first analysis of it, we looked at, okay, before we look at the gold, is this a location you can build a mine at? And, so we've got a big land package right next to a highway, right next to a power line, not in a national park. As we said, in a state that promotes mining and is one of the largest, I think it's now the largest beneficiary of mining investment in Brazil. So, Pará state, it's the address to be, and within that state, we're in one of the best addresses you can be as well. So it's it's like the best of the best location-wise. So then you look at the asset itself, and as you said, it's a paleoplacer, which I think most people sort of starting to understand that paleoplacers are numerically rare, but when you find them, they're generally fairly large. And this one seems no exception. Our plateau is about 9 kilometers across, and it's one sort of placer system. We've been developing it and drilling it for a few years now, and it's been growing very, very dependably, very predictably, to where we're at total 2 million ounces now, and doing a feasibility study, and it's come along really nicely.
2 million ounces. I think you did a PEA, a preliminary economic assessment. It was 1.2 million ounces.
Production.
That was just for that.
Production out of that.
I see. So already you can see around 2 million ounces in different categories.
In 1.3 and inferred at 700,000.
Right. Not necessarily enough work to say those are mineable ounces at this stage. But talk to us a little bit about the economics, because they're very robust, and that's what really got me excited.
Absolutely, that got us all excited. So when we ran the PEA about a year ago at $1,250 gold, we saw that the IRR came out 51% pre-tax, 43% post-tax, which is just sensational.
What price gold was that?
$1,250.
$1,250. Okay.
Yeah. And and it just everything clicked together really nicely. We had an all-in sustaining under $700 an ounce, initial capex under $200 million. This sort of ticks all the boxes you want, but it still had average production of, I think, over the mine life was average 135,000 ounces a year.
Nice, yeah.
But at 170,000, 180,000 ounces for the first 2 or 3 years. So in the work we're doing now, we're aiming to try and extend that higher grade early mine life for a few more years, because that really hits the bottom line.
Yeah, the present value is really do that well early on. So you are now doing the work, infill drilling and so forth, to get ready for to complete the pre-feasibility study. When do you expect that will be done?
We're 15,000 meters into the 20,000 meter RC program now. We expect to finish that drilling program end of April, May. So then the resource estimates will be done in July, August time, and then Q4 will be the actual economics coming out. So it will be this year.
And you're also doing some exploration drilling, and as you say, looking to expand the resource.
Yeah, because this study we're doing is only on about 6 kilometers of the 19 kilometers of outcrop we have. So we've partnered with Goldspot Discoveries to accelerate and make more efficient our exploration of the rest of that outcrop. The long strike, additional 12 kilometers, plus looking at what's underneath. Because that's the big prize, I think, maybe is what's underneath. And most mines we find today, they have a long mine life. Things evolve and change as you go through it.
Sure.
This one is so young in its mine life evolution. So,
you think it's young geologically?
No, it's young in
the
exploration curve is opening.
So I noticed you have outcrop. It's sort of like in a horseshoe shape. Do you think this connects it at depth?
Yeah, it's a bowl.
It's a bowl, right?
So it just connects at depth, and that bit at depth is the exciting bit for us, because the bowl at the bottom looks like it's been sort of chewed away by an intrusion, but that doesn't sort of take it away and hide it. It actually remobilizes the gold and concentrates it into a new band. That's the real target we're looking for now. And, and again, we're not talking a small thing. We're talking kilometers by kilometers. So it's a big target, and that's what we're working with Gold Spot on.
Is it like a feeder, an intrusive feeder?
No, it's not a feeder. No, it's a younger intrusive that would have remobilized the paleoplastic gold that would have been in a conglomerate, maybe 200 meters thick.
Oh, okay.
If you chew through that and concentrate that gold down into 4 or 5 meters, you're going to go from a grade of, the average grade of the whole conglomerate package is 0.1, 0.2, but you can 10 to 1 or 20 to 1 concentration, you're going to get a good grade in that.
Yeah.
So that's what we're after. That's a potential big target.
The longer term, the blue sky, but the immediate term, and you are able to produce. I mean, you have the skill sets to do that.
We do. Yeah, I mean,
with
we
a
have
relatively simple project.
Exactly.
I mean, nothing's simple in this business.
That's true.
But compared to many, it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, you haven't
low capex.
Low capex. You haven't got those big infrastructure issues that you're dealing with. I mean, it's just building a plant, building mine. So yeah, we have the team to do that. We can do that if we want to. But it's a business that we're running for the benefit of the shareholders.
Right.
If a better opportunity comes or a better way to make money for the shareholder is presented before then, we'll look at that as well.
You'll look at that.
Yeah, there's no sort of ego involved in it. We have to be the miners and operators.
So you have some good shareholders too. Talk about that a little bit.
Absolutely.
I think that's important to know who owns the company.
So our biggest shareholder is US Global, which is Frank Holmes' his company. They have 18% of us. Behind them is Gold 2000, have a semi-diluted calculation just under 10%, and then RBC have 6%. So they're the 3 big institutions in there who have really been supportive of us, and we're really personally very proud to have them involved. And I think this is something we've seen good. They're quality institutions run by highly intelligent technical people, and then we get Royal Gold come in to buy that royalty from us. Again, that's a good validation from a big company who do a lot of due diligence. So good names and good quality people invested in this project in one way or another is a pattern we're starting to see.
Yeah, so you have good shareholders. You've got money in the till to do the work you need to do through the pre-feasibility, and you'll have the pre-feasibility
out this year.
This year.
Yep. And we'll have a pretty good eye on the rest of it as well this year. I mean, we won't have it all drilled out, but we'll have an eye on it. We'll have some holes into it, and we'll know what we're looking at.
You'll look at, and then maybe following year you might be looking at a more aggressive exploration program. Or,
absolutely. If something good comes out of it, we'll want to expose that value as quick as possible.
Right, exactly. Well, it's an interesting story. It seems pretty straightforward. The economics look at $1,250 gold. I can't imagine costs have gone up as much as percentage-wise as gold has since then. So it's a great opportunity. I think your market cap is what now, about?
60 million Canadian.
60 million for an advanced stage project, really.
With a lot of scale potential.
A lot of scale. Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Nick. It's great to catch up with you again.
Yep. No, thank you very much for inviting me. It's been fantastic to be here.
Thank you.